Hi, and welcome to our proposal, Middle School Internet Ethics 101, MSIE 101. My name is Sarah Slisovsky, and I have developed this presentation with Kristen Burns, Matthew Campbell, and Jessica Groff. We are proposing a course to be developed on middle school internet ethics. The course proposal is focused on teaching middle school students internet ethics with the following topics. Topic 1, proceed with caution, internet etiquette. Topic 2, cyberbullying. Topic 3, the importance of data backups. Upon completion of this course, students will be able to assess what an appropriate post consists of, reflect on whether or not their posts or comments might contribute to cyberbullying, detect cyberbullying, identify when cyberbullying is happening and when to escalate it, facilitate data backups, and moderate what goes onto their social media. After all, it does last a lifetime. We hope that you enjoy our course proposal for Middle School Internet Ethics 101. Thank you. The first topic MSIE 101 will discuss is the permanence of digital information. What you post can last a lifetime. Students will begin this lesson with a short video from commonsense.org that discusses the potential consequences of oversharing your digital footprint. After the video is finished, students will reflect on what they have learned from the video by completing a worksheet that asks students to really reflect on what oversharing means to them, whether they've overshared before or perhaps posted inappropriate posts or photos, and then to identify some possible ways to reduce or even prevent oversharing in the future. The second module in MSIE 101 will discuss why it is important to back up data and what some of the options for backing up their data are. Module 2 will begin by informing students why data backup is so vital. After informing students why data backups are vital, this course will review the different types of backup options, such as external hard drives, USB, and the cloud. Finally, Module 2 will explain to students why they, yes, even being just young middle schoolers, may actually need the data that they've backed up. For example, they did some homework on their school laptop and the laptop crashed. Now they have no homework to turn in. Students will then participate in a fun game of Kahoot, testing their knowledge on what they have just learned. After successfully completing the Kahoot assessments, students will move into Module 3. The third and final module for MSIE 101 is also the longest module. Here we spend a great amount of time discussing cyberbullying and the life-changing effects it can have on people. This module will begin with an introduction informing students about what the definition of bullying is versus what the definition of cyberbullying is. The module will move on to explain the history of bullying, being tracked down all the way down to the 1500s, and some very unfortunate statistics about cyberbullying. The introductory warm-up for Module 3 will also explain why cyberbullying happens, appearance, religion, financial status, academic status, etc., as well as where cyberbullying happens, Twitter, WhatsApp, Snapchat, etc. And finally, the tragic effects cyberbullying can have on people, such as depression and anxiety, substance abuse, and even self-harm and suicide. After the introductory warm-up on the facts and statistics of cyberbullying, students will be assigned groups and will begin a 15 to 20-minute breakout session. During this session, students will read a cyberbullying scenario about Kevin and Jose, provided by commonsense.org. After they read the scenario, students will take on a role of one of the people from the scenario and complete an associated worksheet. First, the students will read in groups the scenario about Kevin and Jose's cyberbullying incident. Then, the group will each assign a spokesperson that will stand up and discuss the outcomes from the group. Finally, the groups will reconvene and complete the reflection questions from the worksheet provided by commonsense.org. In each group, Each person will take on the viewpoint of a different person from the scenario. Then, based on that perspective, each student will complete the appropriate column in the table. When each group is done, the group will share their results with the class. After completing their group assignment about Jose and Kevin, students will go back to individual work to complete a handout on another cyberbullying attack on Mia via Instagram. Upon completion of their handout, students will submit their handouts to the teacher and the final assessment will begin. Now that the facts, statistics, definitions, and a few cyberbullying scenarios have been completed, students can move on to the final assessment for the bullying module. During this assessment, students will participate in a fun Kahoot quiz. Upon successful completion of the quiz, students will have completed all 3 modules for Middle School Internet Ethics 101. We hope that you have enjoyed our proposal for Middle School Internet Ethics 101. To reiterate, upon completion of this course, students will be able to assess what an appropriate post consists of, reflect on if their posts or comments might contribute to cyberbullying, such as the scenario with Kevin and Jose or Mia, detect cyberbullying, identify when cyberbullying is happening, facilitate data backups via use of the cloud, USB, or external hard drives, and moderate what goes onto social media. We believe that upon completion of this course, middle school students will be well equipped to properly utilize their internet and their social media. Thank you, and have a great day.